Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of February. You're one of the most practical members of the zodiac. You can be very concentrated, you like to work patiently towards your goals, but you like to see tangible proof of actually what you're going to achieve. Now, as this week begins, there's a very dreamy link between the Sun and Neptune, which can just confuse you a little bit. It kind of puts a swirling mist around any facts and figures. If you tuned in last week, you'll know that this is run on from then, but it is going to come to a close halfway through this week. But if you are having any important conversations, or you need to send a text or an email to someone influential in the first half of this week, really double check that it's exactly as you wish. It would be possible to just get a little bit confused, which would be only natural. However, Venus continues in a super part of your horoscope and forges two very important links with Saturn, your ruler, but also with Uranus. And of course, Saturn and Uranus are now shaping up really well too. And as I've explained before, it's possible that you're going to be finding more resources coming into play that actually relate to your past. And that can have an impact on your here and now, particularly somehow in terms of your emotional life. Past memories, experiences and skills can actually be surprisingly beneficial to you. So if you are someone who's more entrepreneurial, the things you've done in the past, learnt in the past, could still be very relevant in the here and now. And if you're hoping to make some more money, even if it's doing something on a sideline basis from home, this particular set of influences can really help. Now, of course, Venus is about love as much as money. And in this area, it does bring to the fore more your sensual side of your nature. So if someone is prepared to spoil you and romance you, especially with good food and good wine, you're probably going to be very receptive. But if it's someone new that you've met, again, just be conscious of just how credible they are, because it is possible that someone could be a little bit dishonest with the Sun combining with Neptune like it is. Now, in the last couple of days of this week, Pluto, tiny Pluto in your sign, which has been so influential over the last 7 years, well, he's forging a fine link with the Sun. This is going to really help you to be much more direct, much more assertive, cut right to what's essential, and you could make some kind of dramatic move that can be very useful for you. With Mercury also moving on Saturday into Pisces, the pace of life can pick up. You can think on your feet. If you are someone who needs to be quite quick-witted, this will really help. But in the comfort of your home, if you just enjoy doing crosswords and puzzles and entering competitions, Mercury is going to give you some extra stimulation over the next 21 days. But as the week draws to a close, there is a key change. Mars relocates into your 12th solar house, where he's going to be for 5 of the next 7 months. This is trickier. It can rake up all sorts of old emotions, some that we are completely unaware of, some things that we feel that we completely dealt with can come back into play in a much more active way. It's possible that someone is going to come back into your world who used to be influential in your past. That's another factor. But if there has been any kind of upsetting events, and you do find these started to come into your thinking, try not to bury them away, but actually embrace them and look at them again as the person you are now, with all the wisdom you've gained, because then it will help you to forgive yourself for some past issues and hopefully finally come to a greater point of peacefulness. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.